High and outside to Shea. 1-1. 2 down, top of the first. And Shea finds one he likes. That is up, and one hops the wall, and ground rule double for Shea. So, first hit of the game for Waterloo. I thought maybe that was going to carry. Wind wasn't blowing out to left like it was earlier. Kind of coming in from right, actually. But Shea found one he liked, and one hops over the fence. And so Waterloo with a runner in scoring position with 2 down. Coming home, Cash with a little flare into right. That will get by the right fielder. Cash will truck into second with a double. And Shea scores. And just like that, Waterloo leads 1-0. Nice piece of hitting by Cash to see that first ball he liked and pops it into right field. And Trey, aggressive as well, but taps that foul. He's behind 0-1. That's outside a ball. Even now at a ball and a strike. That drops right in there. 1-2. Cash the runner on second. 1 in the inning. Anything to the outfield grass should score Cash. And Trey pops that up. And pitcher calling it. And first baseman slides right at his legs. And at least it's caught. And just a slight tap on the back of the leg there. That could have been a lot worse. But Waterloo plates one. And through 1/2 inning of play, they lead it 1-0. So Jacob will start the game for Waterloo. He closed out the last game. Was looking for the save, but had a blown save, but ended up getting the win. Yes, I can see it. Ask her if it's on now. Hey, Gene, is my audio on now? Or Tom, can you hear me? So, we are how both teams got here. Not bad, Ryan. Verona dispatched Wanakee 8-2 in their semifinal match. Waterloo with a barn burner. Ooh, high and tight. And barn burner, and they were way up 6-1, and ended up having to come from behind in the bottom of the fifth, 8-7 victory. So this is back-to-back games for Waterloo. And that is in there for strike, 1-1. Thank you, Donna, for answering my question. And welcome to the broadcast. Miss your smiling face around here like we had yesterday. And there's a tapper foul ball. Jacob ahead, 1-2. And that's high and outside. Championship game will be a full 7 innings unless we get to a run rule situation. And those situations are 15 after 3. And there is a shot out to right. Cash on his horse. And that will fall. And that will be a leadoff double for Verona. And that's on the outside corner, strike one. So as I alluded to earlier, this will be a full 7 innings unless we get a run rule. It'll be 15 runs ahead after 3, 10 after 4, or 8 after 5. That's popped foul and out of play. Ryan gave chase, but ran out of real estate. So Jacob ahead here, 0-2. Waterloo ahead, 1-0. The top of the first. They've scored in the top of the first, I should say. It's the bottom of the first. Second batter and swings through that one for his first strikeout. Runner on second. Curve low, misses. We'll set the defense for you at the next batter introduction, 2-0. Can tell you that Jacob's on the mound and Ryan is behind the plate. That's high. 3-0. That's on the inside. Not the inside corner. That's pitches inside, I should say. So, runners on first and second with one down. And that is swung on and missed, strike one. Pitchers can pitch 7 innings in the tournament. Jacob pitched 2 yesterday and pitched 1 in the previous game, so he's got 4 he can do if he has the ability, and that looks like it's gone. And that ain't coming back. He found a pitch he liked and didn't hold back on that one. So 1 down in the first, and just like that, Verona leads that 3-1. Outside. Ooh, hits the outside corner. Late call. We'll take it. And fouls that one. Off the mask and then off the fence. Jacob ahead 0-2. High. 1-2. And that is inside. Nice stop by Ryan. 2-2. And that is a cue ball shot out to center. Tucker has that one and will get it in. Throws back to first, Jacob does, but the runner back easily, but via a head-first slide. Only about a step and a half lead over there. And he's holding. Pitch is high, a ball. He's off at the pitch. Ryan can't come up with the ball. Drops below, out of his glove and trickles behind him. 2-0 the pitch. Coming up with a runner on second. And that's inside. 3-0. That's on the outside corner. 3-1. And swings through that pitch. And Jacob has brought it back to full now. 3-2. One down. The bottom of the first. Verona up 3-1. Ooh. Called a balk. He just didn't stay set. I don't know what that was for. Had to be a balk. So runner on third now. In a 3-2 count. And there's a tapper foul. Fielded by the third base coach. Maybe not as clean as Coach Reedy did it. But it's the same ball that we're putting back into play. Misses outside. So second walk of the game for Jacob. Off with the pitch. And in there for a called strike. Runner takes second on catcher's indifference. So runners on second and third. With one down. No longer a double play option here. Second pitch is outside a ball, 1-1. That's low. 2-1. High. 3-1. First base is open, but I don't think you want to. I don't think you want to put the bases loaded in the first inning when you're down by 2 runs already. That's in there for a strike. So another full count. Let's see if Jacob can put this one away by himself. And that will be low, high and outside. Waterloo coaches will take time, and we will have a coaching visit to the mound. The second base umpire starting to make his move towards the mound to maybe break this up. And there we go. So only one down in the bottom of the first. And bases loaded for Verona. That is right down the middle. And that is a grounder. And Jacob takes that. And will throw home to retire the force at home. Ryan, no chance to try to turn 2 to throw it to first, so he held it wisely. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Base is still full of Wildcats. And that is fouled off into, whoa! Took a side spin off the front of the dugout, and both Waterloo coaches had to duck out of the way as that one went off the fence and then over their head. That was close. So Jacob ahead of 1-2. That's strike 3. So I'm going to tell you, whatever that pep talk was that Coach Reedy gave Jacob, he settles down and retires the next 2 and strands the bases loaded. But Verona, with a big 3-run shot by McIntosh, the catcher, and they have the lead, 3-1. Due up for Waterloo. I'm not sure. I actually don't have the lineup. Might be the same, might not be, but I do see. I see Avery with his batting helmet on, but I honestly don't know what the lineup is. Normally it was A.J. Wyatt and Tucker this entire tournament would be the next three up, and Avery would be up fourth. So Wyatt coming out, AJ coming out. Maybe looks like well, it will be AJ and then Wyatt. First pitch to AJ, grounder to short. Over to first, and AJ retired. One pitch, one out. In steps Wyatt. Opening pitch to him is swung on and fouled over the Waterloo dugout, out of play. And that is inside. He tried to get out of the way and took one to the ribs, I think. So, runner on first now, and Tucker will stand in. And a balk awarded second. I'm not up on balk rules, but I'll take it. I don't know if he was on the rubber, came set, and then didn't do anything. I have no idea. But Tucker takes the opening pitch, ball one. Pretty much the even sides for the... That's on the outside corner. Even sides for the amount of fans here. Waterloo with the nice sitting in the shade dugout this game. That's low to Tucker. 2-1. And Tucker with a shot just foul outside of third. 2-2. Tucker leaves that one alone, and that is on the outside corner for strike three. And Avery sees one he likes, and he lines that one into the gap. That is going to go to the wall. Wyatt is coming home to score, and in at second, safe. So, nice piece of hitting by Avery, hopping on that first pitch and seeing what he likes. And Waterloo's cut the lead down to 1. It's 3-2. And Dillon's up. And 2 down. And Dillon swings at that pitch and threw it for strike 1. And that is inside, and it hits his elbow. So dead ball. 2 hit batters in this inning. And runners on the corners. Nope, hang on. Avery did not advance. He's on second. So runners on first and second as Jacob stands in. He's the one that started the action in the bottom of the 5th of the last game. Let's see if he can continue with another single here. That is low and outside, ball 1. That's low and outside. Low and outside, 3-0. That's ball 4. So first walk for Waterloo, bases loaded, and Ryan stands in. That's outside a ball. Tom, I'm not going to reply to that comment because that would be biased. But I agree. Inside, ooh, hit inside corner, 1-1. And Ryan swings through that one. Figured the last one was called a strike. He had a swing at this one. That's what I would think. And you can't leave that one go. That's right over the plate. And that's tough to leave go. But Waterloo plates 1. They strand 3. Get a run back. They got a battle from behind. It is Verona 3, Waterloo 2. So these two teams have met before in the Milton Storm tournament 4 weeks ago, maybe. They met in pool play. And it ended up going actually a full 7 innings. Kind of rare for pool play. Normally, those games will only go 5, maybe 6. But Waterloo was victorious in that game. Low-scoring affair, 2-1. Shea was on the mound. Pitched all 7 innings that day. That was the second game in a back-to-back situation for Verona. Waterloo had to take on Milton's 13U team after that and defeated them. Waterloo ended up losing in the semifinal game, I believe, of that tournament. So more runs scored in that first inning than were scored in that entire 7-inning affair 4 weeks ago. And Jacob's opening strike is in there. The opening pitch is in there for a strike, excuse me. Got some ambulance sirens going past us here on the road. And there's the second pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Ooh, that's airmailed back to the backstop. And that's high and outside, 2-2. High, 3-2. It's back to full. And that is in there for strike 3. Oh, just inside, ball 1. That's in there, outside corner. 1-1. And swings through that one. 1-2. Jacobs ahead. And swings through that one. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jacob in the second inning. Back to the top of the order, I believe. Outside a ball. And Jacob throws that pitch and over to short and retires the side. 1-2-3. That's the way we like to see it. So no runs for Verona in that half of their inning. Nobody stranded through 2 innings of play. It's Verona 3, Waterloo 2. Due up for Waterloo, back to the top of the order, Gavin, Mason, and Shea. Gavin stands in to start off the third inning and leaves the first one alone and drops in there for strike one. And Gavin swings through that one. Behind 0-2. Gavin grounded out to short his first time up. And Gavin with a line shot to third and throws on to first for the out. Hit hard, but right at the third baseman. Brings up Mason, who also grounded out his first time up. And Mason with a tapper stays fair. And he is safe at first. That was looked like it was heading foul, and it hit the grass. And stayed fair. Now the throw back to the pitcher is errant, and Mason will take second on the heads-up play. So Mason with a hit and advances to second on an error. And in steps Shea, who doubled in the first. And Shea with a grounder to third. Picked clean and throws on to first. And Shea just out by half a step. Mason moves up to third on the play. So 90 feet from the tying run. And it's already 2 down. And that is inside a ball. Big secondary lead by Mason over there at third. Not being held on. Catcher thought about throwing down there, but the third baseman never moved toward the bag to receive a throw. Now he's creeping over there. Cash with a tapper to third. Gloves and throws. And he is safe at first. Cash beats it out with an infield single and an RBI. Mason scores. And this game is tied at 3. Trey up now. Cash with a 2-step lead over there. He's off. And pitch is low and outside, rolling back to the fence. And Cash will have that one stolen. So anything to the outfield grass has a chance to score Cash. And outside a ball again, 2-0. If Trey can reach, AJ waits on deck. And Trey with a grounder under the third baseman's glove into the corner. Cash will be held at third. Nice single by Trey. That's a couple that they've hopped on early in the count and been able to put it down the line. So runners on the corners. Maybe not for long if Trey takes off. And he does. Low and outside, no throw. Catcher's indifference. Opening pitch to AJ is a ball. So he's ahead in the count, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. That drops in there for a strike. 2-1. Ball just outside, 3-1. Good speed on the base paths for Waterloo. And that is outside a ball. AJ walks. Bases are loaded with 2 down. Same situation as last time for Waterloo. Let's hope we don't have the same result where they stranded the bases loaded. And that is tap foul. Wyan hit by a pitch in the second inning. Took second on a balk and was driven in by Avery's double. And Wyatt with a nice piece of hitting to the opposite field. And misplayed by the right fielder. Trey coming home. That throw is up the line. And Trey scores. Cash scores. Wyatt with 2 RBIs and Waterloo with a 5-3 advantage. Outside of ball. And that is low and trickles by the catcher, and AJ will take third on the play. Wyatt holds it first, so runners on the corners. And a 2-0 count to Tucker. That falls in there for a strike, and Wyatt will take second on catcher's indifference. 2-1 to Tucker. And Tucker leaves that one alone. That's on the outside corner. Been a strike all tournament. 2-2. And Tucker with a bouncer foul just outside of third. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Low. Run it full now. And Tucker with a grounder to third. Misplayed. He's going to beat it out. The throw is up the line. And AJ will score. Wyatt with a big turn at third, but he will hold. Coach Reedy a little upset about that. Looks like he should have gone. So Avery up with runners on the corners now. Tucker off with the pitch. Ball is out. Pitch is outside. Ooh, Avery swings through that one. Never touched it. Wyatt coming home. And he is in there, sliding safely. Head first slide. One count to Avery. Now just a runner on second. Ooh, ball high. Good eye by Avery. 2-1. Ball outside. 3-1. Outside of ball. So Avery walks. Runners on first and second, and Dillon will step to the plate. He was also hit by a pitch in the second inning. And Dylan fouls that one off. That's high. 1-1. And Dylan fouls that one in the fence. He's down in the count, 1-2. Bottom of the third. Waterloo up 6-3. 2 down and runners on first and second. That's way outside. Runners will move up 90 feet. And we'll do it here at 2-2. And Dylan with a shot out to center. Center fielder is back and catches up to that one for the third out. But Waterloo plates 4. Strands 2. Through 2.5, it is 6-3. Waterloo ahead. Yeah, Ross, you're in the field. You're not coaching third. Oh. Okay, so it is 7-3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sorry about that. Waterloo scored 5 in the top of that inning. I was going by the scoreboard, but as I now add them up, Wyatt was the last one to score on that wild pitch, head first slide, and scoreboard never reflected that, so Jacob's got 2 innings left on his ability to pitch, I think. Two, 3, and 4 hitters due up for Verona. And Jacob, little number to second, fly ball, and AJ's got that one. Oh, that's Trey, excuse me. That's right, AJ's moved to the outfield with Jacob on the mound. Trey playing second. Mason at third. And that's a pop fly out to Cash, who will camp under that one and catches that for the second out. So Jacob very efficient, 2 pitches, 2 outs. And in steps the damage-inflicting catcher for Verona. Big 3-run homer in the first inning that gave them the lead. And foul tip into the glove Strike one. And that is swung on and popped up to short. So 4 pitches and 3 outs. Just like that, Waterloo is out of the inning, and they lead it 7-3, due up in the top of the 4th. Jacob, Ryan, and then back to the top of the order in Gavin. Verona with a new pitcher. Number 1 coming in. 3 innings pitched by number 17. Yeah, whatever Coach Ross said to Jacob when he had that mound visit in the first inning certainly settled him down. Retired the next 2 in order, and Verona hasn't had a hit since. And Jacob steps in to try to help his own cause, and that is outside a ball. Outfielders playing more in the gaps now, so the line is open. And Jacob comes up empty on that fastball. Even in a ball and a strike. And Jacob, fly ball out to right, and right fielder will camp under that and take that for the first out. And Ryan up now. Struck out with the bases loaded in the second inning. Caught looking. Outside a ball. And Ryan swings through that one. 1-1. High to Ryan. 2-1. And that's on the outside corner. 2-2. Outside a ball. 3-2. Ryan wouldn't chase. That is high. Ryan walks. And back to the top of the order, Gavin. Well, we're going to switch out for Ryan at first. Courtesy runner. Ryan will be able to get his catcher's gear on here. And opening pitch to Gavin is bounced in there low. That's high, 2-0. And Gavin fouls that one over the concession stand right behind me. All closed up now. Gavin still ahead, 2-1. And he wanted it and couldn't pull the trigger and fell right in there for strike 2. So even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That is high to Gavin, 3-2. Jacob's still at first. He holds and fouled off the catcher's mask. And back to the fence. So we'll do it again at 3-2. Mason waits on deck. And late call. And strike 3. So Mason will enter the batter's box with 2 down. Outside corner, strike 1. That's high. 1-1. And Mason swings through that one. 1-2 now. And Mason will foul that out of play. First baseman gave chase, but ran out of room. And Mason with a shot up the middle, off the pitcher's glove, and that will fall to the turf for an infield single. On the play, Ryan moves up to second. And brings up Shea. Shea lets that one go for a strike on the outside corner. That's on the outside corner, strike 2. That's ball outside. Pitcher was ready to walk off the mound, but he's got to deliver another pitch. And Shea fouls that one. Way out of play up the right. So we'll do it again at 1-2 with Shea. Ryan on second, Mason on first. Jacob on second. And that is high and inside, 2-2. That's outside, strike three. So Waterloo turned away in the top of the fourth. First inning they haven't scored, and they strand two. However, they maintain their 7-3 lead. So no time limit in this game. This is going to go 7, unless there is a run rule. And this game is pretty tight to have that happen. Seven to 3, Waterloo. They are the away team. So with Verona being the home team, they're obviously going to get last reps if Waterloo maintains their lead. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. Opening pitch outside, a ball. And that is swung on and popped up. Short left, and Gavin calls it. And we'll take it about 6 steps onto the outfield grass for the first out. Ooh, curveball drops in there for a strike. And fouled straight back. Right at me. Jacob ahead, 0-2. And bounces that one in low. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Oh, outside and low. Run it full now. And he swings through that one. Fifth strikeout of the game for Jacob. 2 down in the bottom of the fourth. Strike one. That's in there too. Strike two. Ooh, missed outside with a curve. That's on the outside corner. So headed to the top of the fifth. Cash, Trey, and AJ due up with Waterloo leading 7-3. All right, top of the fifth. Cash follows that one back for strike one. And Cash with a grounder back to the pitcher. And retired at first. Trey hops on that first pitch, and that's a foul out to the first baseman. Gloves it out there for the second out. And brings up AJ. Ooh, high and inside to AJ, ball one. High to AJ, 2-0. Another high pitch to AJ, 3-0. Outside of ball, AJ's second walk of the day. Waterloo has life in the 5th inning. Still with 2 down, but Wyatt will stand in now. And Wyatt fouls that into the fence. Wyatt with a single and 2 RBIs his last time up. Nice little poke he had into right field. First at bat was hit by a pitch, then advanced to second on a balk and scored on Avery's double. Second run of the game. And Wyatt with a grounder back to the pitcher, throws on to first to retire the side. So, through 4.5, Waterloo still 7 and Verona 3. So you can close the book on Jacob on the tournament. Four innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. 6 strikeouts and 3 walks. After that first inning, Jacob really settled down and put a bunch of zeros on the board. Opening pitch by Gavin is inside a ball. Another inside pitch, a ball. 2-0. That's high and back to the backstop, 3-0. Outside. So the top of the 5th starts off with a walk. Excuse me, bottom of the 5th starts out with a walk. 2-step lead over there at first and throws back to first and back in plenty of time with a head-first slide. Dylan with the courtesy tap on his back. Still only a 2-step lead over there. 2.5 maybe. And Gavin will come home. Nothing going at first, and batter swings through that opening pitch. Strike 1. Not much of a lead over there at first. Coming home. Another pitch in there for a strike. Gavin ahead 0-2. Is this a strike him out, throw him out situation? Can't believe the runner would be going, but it could happen. Still only 2 steps, 2.5. He holds, and low, nice backhand by Ryan. 1-2. Oh, umpire's just going to dust off the rubber so he can see it better. Coming home. In there for a strike. So that bat remained on the Verona batter's shoulders and never swung. Cost him a strikeout. 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Gavin coming home, and that's a pop up to second. Trey's got that one, throws to first. And safe. I think he got back in time. Heads up play by Trey, but not in time. So 2 down now on the bottom of the 5th. And that's in there for a swinging strike. That's in there for strike 2. And inside a ball. Ryan right by the umpire's feet, but no advance by the runner on first. 1-2. Ooh, that's outside and gets back to the backstop. 2-2. Okay, Ryan, just be a backstop this time, buddy. Catch this 3rd strike, you're just fine. Three and 2. Full count. First base open, but 2 outs. You got to take this one yourself. Come on, Gavin. Oh, that's just outside a ball. Second walk in the inning by Gavin, and we are back to the top of the order. Oh, nice curveball in the outside corner. And there's another one. Drops, just a little bit high. Nice pitch, though. Can't believe there was no swing at that one. Wow. That was tough. Good eye by the batter. That's in there in the outside corner. 1-2. Nothing but curveballs to this batter so far. What are the chances we see a 4th? I say pretty good. Nope. Ball outside. Missed with the fastball. So 2-2. Don't want to get in a 3-2 situation. The runners will be running. This is your pitch to get him right here, Gavin. And just high. So we've run it full. And Tapper foul. Stays alive. 3-2. On deck. Oh, never mind. Way to go, Shea. And fouls to stay alive again. Good battle going on here. Definitely a critical juncture in the game. There it is. A bending curveball for strike 3. Verona strands 2, and they fail to score. Headed to the top of the 6th. Waterloo up 7-3. Due up for Waterloo, Tucker, Avery, and Dillon. New pitcher for Verona. Second pitch to Tucker, ball outside. And Tucker pops that one up. On the infield, shortstop calling it. Puts it away for the first out. Avery with a ground ball to short. Picks and throws. Got him. So, pitch isn't coming in very hard, but we're just hitting it right to the fielders. And strike one. I tell you, they're not coming in very fast, but he's accurate. He's over the plate. That's outside a ball, and back to the backstop here. On deck, Jacob. Blue will take it. So 1-1 to Dylan. And Dylan leaves that one alone, but drops in there for a strike. 1-2. And Dylan swings at that one and need to deliver the third out via the first base strike. So Waterloo goes extremely quietly in that half of the inning, but they maintain their 7-3 lead. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for Verona. Verona's damage came in the first inning on a 3-run homer by McIntosh, their catcher. A no-doubter, let me tell you. And Waterloo just kept chipping away, one in the first, one in the second, and they exploded for 5 in the third. And they haven't scored since the third inning, so it's been relatively quiet. Only 4 stranded runners since that third inning for both teams. So a lot of quality pitching going on. Just like the first game between these two. Finished in a 2-1 victory for Waterloo. But it's going to take some quality pitching and defense for the next 6 outs for Waterloo to get out of here with the championship. Opening pitch in the bottom of the 6th is outside a ball. Second pitch is outside as well. And that pitch is swung on and popped up. Ryan under it and can't glove it. So 2-1. That's outside a ball. 3-1 now. Gavin with 2 walks in his first inning of work, which was last inning, and didn't allow any runs to score. Don't want to get in that situation too often. Walks normally come back to haunt you. And ripped foul outside of first. And we've got a full count in the works. And foul tip on a curveball. He hangs in there. We'll do it again at 3-2. And curveball hit into center. Tucker got a beat on that, running for it, and makes a diving running catch. Looked routine off the bat, but Tucker kept drifting, and ended up with a diving catch. A few of those in this, out of this team this year. And Gavin misses with a curveball, low and outside. And another one low, 2-0. Low and inside, 3-0. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. And that is a line shot to center. Tucker going back on that. He catches up to it for the second out. Two nice catches out there by Tucker in this half of the inning. And in steps the 3 RBI guy for Verona. Ryan sets up inside, and the pitch is outside. And curveball right in there. 1-1. Big strike zone on this hitter. That curveball bounced short of the plate. 2-1. That's outside. 3-1. And that's a curveball popped up. Trey will take that for the third out. And Waterloo efficient that inning. 3 up, 3 down. We are headed to the 7th. Waterloo maintains their 7-3 lead. Due up for Waterloo, the group that started it off in the bottom of the 5th to capture the last game, Jacob Ryan, and then back to the top of the order in Gavin. Solid advice from Coach Shroud between innings, telling his team to take a pitch so they can get the timing down, because this pitcher is a slower worker. Slower speed, if you will. Definitely affected the Waterloo batters the last half of the inning when they went 1-2-3. So if they take a pitch and they have a chance to see the speed, or dare I say lack thereof, they may be able to get the timing down and we can get a couple more insurance runs here. I mean, in the 13 innings that we've played Verona already, they've only scored a total of 4 runs, and they would need 4. They would need to match that total in the bottom of the 7th to get out of here with a victory. So we will be going the full 7 innings here, what championship game should be. Shadow's getting longer. Blowing outside. That drops in there for a strike. 1-1. Ooh, that's behind Jacob's head. 2-1. I heard somebody on the bench say, "Come on, let it hit you. It's not going to hurt." I think the umpire would have a problem with that if you don't try to get out of the way. That's 3-1. Got to come twice, Jacob. So, full count now. And Jacob with a grounder to short. Throws high, but still gets him. Comes down on the bag just before Jacob's foot does. So Jacob did his job to see a bunch of pitches. He saw 6. And in steps Ryan. Big gap in right center if Ryan is able to connect with one out there. Ooh, over the center of the plate. Drops in there for a strike. He's seen the pitch now. And that's outside. Oh, geez, that hit a funny spot in the left-handed batter's box. Looked like it should have kicked straight right and kicked back towards the plate. Even with that catcher's 6'3", 6'4" frame, he wasn't able to even stop that. 1-1 to Ryan. And there it is, popped up. Foul territory in first. And out. For the second out of the inning, we are back to the top of the order in Gavin. 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. That pitch is low. Ball 1. That's high and over G. Gavin's head. 2-0. And that's in there, inside corner. Gavin still ahead, 2-1. That's outside a ball, 3-1. And there's a shot out to center. Center fielder drifting back, and he will put that away for the third out. Waterloo extremely quiet in the last 3 innings. Hopefully they can hold on here. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. They're up by 4. Ross, grab the bat. Ross, bat. Go, Ryan. That's it, buddy. You're a wall. So, bottom of the 7th. Waterloo up by 4. Opening pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Go get it, Ryan. Oh. Low, 1-1. Oh, just outside, 2-1. And that's a tapper to Gavin. Picks it up bare hands, throws late. First hit given up by Gavin. Two-step lead over there at first. Step and a half, maybe. And that's in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Throw over to first. He back in time. And high pop-up. Cash drifting over towards the line. He'll put that away for the first out. So 1 down. A runner at first really means nothing, but they're still holding him on. He's off with the pitch and popped it up. Jacobs over there in foul territory. He's got it. He's going to throw to first. And gets away from Dylan. Oh, man. We had a chance there. Double play. Oh, wow. And Jacob had all day to throw that. The runner was already on second. But 2 down. Oh, man. What an opportunity there to put the game away and just couldn't do it. I don't know if Jacob got messed up and thought the first base coach was the runner. I don't know. But it's 2 down. That's low and popped straight up by Ryan. 1-0. That's inside a ball. 2-0. And that's high. 3-0. That's in there for a strike. 3-1. Three-two. Runner will be off at the pitch. 22. And that pitch is high and off the backstop. Ball 4. Third walk of the game for Gavin. So Waterloo making it interesting. First and second with 2 down. And that's swung on and pounded out to left. And all the way to the wall. AJ will pick that up, get it into the cutoff, and throws to third. And he's back safely. So 7-4 now. Nice poke in there out to the corner. Double for Verona, excuse me. Just high. 1-0. Got to get one of these next two, because they are the bottom of the order. I don't want to see the top of the order again. There's a strike. 1-1. Oh, back and nothing going. 2-1. And that's inside a ball. 3-1. That's in there for a strike. 3-2. Yeah, strike 3. And that ends the game. Verona plates 1, Strands 2. Waterloo comes out victorious, champions in the Verona Classic, 7-4. So Waterloo playing back-to-back games, and they come out victorious.
Is it over? Is it over?
It was a tight one, especially that last game against Oregon, where we needed to get a couple runs in that bottom of the 5th. And this one went the full 7 innings. Kudos to Gavin for sticking with it that entire game, that entire at-bat. He's down 3-1. Stays with it. He's able to get that 3rd strike on the outside corner. So we come out of this one with our 2nd championship. Similar team is, well, the Teener team will be playing Wednesday and Thursday this week. Both those games are in Waterloo at the Fireman's Park. Come on out and see them if you got anything, don't have anything going on. Games are at 6 o'clock. Both of them will be. And then next week we'll be on the road at another tournament, I believe out in the Grafton-Mequon area again. Should have the schedule for that coming up probably tomorrow, I believe. Saw an email earlier that they had something like 70 teams. Now, I don't know if that's all in 14U